just outside Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. We are anxiously awaiting a battle as this fan base is ready to show everyone worldwide what FIU football is all about. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Panthers' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. FIU will line up to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So West Virginia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective.
Oh, look out! And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 18, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
The return is brought down at the 40, and the West Virginia offense.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important.
He'll take the deep shot. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. He takes it at the 45. And the returner goes down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
West Virginia, 23, Florida International.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wiggles free. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch inside the 40. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pressure coming. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Coming after it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 18 set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start possible.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Also 2 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, though.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. Oh, the sweet feet. Smashes through the tackle. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And this is an offensive coordinator's dream. The short field, the very short field, the punt returns, and makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. There he goes. Open it up. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is intercepted.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Getting some heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. They cough it up inside their 3. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
58, Florida International, 0.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. It's been a fun start to this one. And this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They're going to run it. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the punishment has been extended.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Now improvising. And a sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Wide out in motion. To give to the lone running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Running back goes in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Here we go.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Florida International, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to...
Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
They're bringing heat. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, West Virginia! And the beatdown has ensued.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You did.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. FIU will line up to punt. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. A great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Let's go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Now second and 10. On the move. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, these plays are just so demoralizing for defenses. You did a good job. You got him in the third and predictable situation. What is it?
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
West Virginia, 86. Florida International, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the route is on. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse.
The quarterback is taken down for a sack. A loss of 14.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter.
At the 4-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Made a defender miss. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Looking left. He's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the punishment has been extended.
Number 81.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Advance on the football.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down.
And your Florida International
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Going for the big play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked. The coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Power football with the run. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. FIU will line up to punt.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Here's the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Hits the spin cycle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got his man on the outside. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Cruz. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the defense gets to the quarterback. FIU will line up to punt. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing.
Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get it? And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Makes his connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A third and long coming up here. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. FIU will line up to punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the stomping has commenced. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week